Hey everyone, welcome to my tutorial. I'm going to be teaching you all how to make custom texture packs using the Glide N64 plugin using Project 64 3.0.1 as the emulator. First step of the process is to download this build of Glide N64. You can find that link in my video description. So open that zip file up and then navigate to your emulator folder where Project 64 is saved on your hard drive. You're going to want to go into your plugins folder, and I'm going to drop this Glide N64 DLL into the GFX folder just to keep it separate from the other plugins. And now that that's out of the way, we are going to go into where the emulator configuration settings are. Come down here to plugins, and from the drop down menu, you're going to want to select Glide N64 revision 1A7-11257. That's what we just downloaded. So we're going to open up a game, good old Tony Hawk, and then we're going to go back up here into options and select graphic settings. There are two tabs here in Glide N64 that I'm going to talk a little bit about. But first, I'm going to make the video window a little bit bigger on my screen. Cool. So, texture enhancement. Texture enhancement, this is where you're going to set your file paths for the texture related goodness. This first path here is where all of your new edited custom graphics are going to go. All the textures that you edit, they're going to go into this folder. This file path here, the cache, every time you reload new custom textures, they're going to get compiled into a cache, and it's going to get stored into this file path folder here, as long as this checkbox is set. Third is where the dump file path, where all the textures are going to get dumped. As soon as they get loaded into RAM, the graphics plugin here is going to dump them into this folder, and you'll be able to see them. So getting into that, we're going to come over here to hotkeys, and this is where the actual process is done. You're going to want to check these top two and select just arbitrary hotkeys for these. I am going to set D for dump and R for reload, but you can put whatever you want. So now that those settings are set, we're going to save and close. So I'm going to show you how the textures get dumped. Let's see, gotta find my emulator folder, Project 64, plugin, GFX, texture dump. So you can see that there's just text on screen, and you can see all of the text textures are getting dumped here. So you can see this folder here for dumping is starting to be populated with all kinds of stuff, with slices of the backgrounds. Now we're loading the skaters into the dump folder. So let's find my boy Rune Glifberg. Let's see, I want to find Rune Glifberg's face. Here it is. So we're going to open this with paint.net, but you can use any image editor of your choice. Got to pause that. And so here is Rune's face rolled out into a flat texture. So let's do some edits to it. Just some rudimentary black eyebrows, Mario mustache, big smile. Cool, looks great. We're gonna save as, and this is where you're going to save your new textures into the high-res texture folder. Don't change the file name at all. The file name has to stay the same because that's how the plugin interprets where in RAM, it's supposed to load this new image. So we're going to save it as a PNG file. And do not skip this step. This is important. You need to create a folder with the name of the game. So if you don't know what the name of the game is, if you come over here to texture dump, it's the name of the game that's listed right here, Tony Hawk Pro Skater in this case. But it'll be a different game if you want to dump a different game. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And you're going to slide your images and save them here. So, unpausing that. Now, when you press the hotkey that you set for reloading textures, boom. Your boy Rune has got a mustache. And it really is that simple. You just go over to the texture dump folder. You look for a texture to edit. Sometimes it's a little bit of a puzzle finding out what texture belongs to what. And then you edit it and save it into the high-res textures folder with the same file name. And then when you reload the textures, they appear on the in-game models. So hopefully that was easy to understand. Thank you so much for watching. I am not an expert. I figured out how to do this over a couple days using a lot of Googling. And yeah, I hope you learned something. Have a good one.